Yo, welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, it helps out the channel a lot. Click the notification bell. Let's go straight into the video. So today I will be showing you how to do a basic edit in Study Vegas Pro 17. I'm going to be giving you a trial video so you can test and you can follow along with me. I just recorded it yesterday, Solo Skyward. All you want to do is go ahead and click the first link in the description, take you to this website, click download, and it will download. Once that's downloaded, go ahead and just drag it into Vegas and drop it here. Now you can see this is the full timeline. You've got everything in the video. It's just Skyward's game. And now we're going to go ahead and just learn the basics of editing. So we want to go to this where the video actually starts. So we can click enter to start playing. As you can see, the video is now playing. So you can see we're now in the game. Now we're going to speed this up a bit. We can go just like this, speed it up. So the game started there, so we're going to rewind a little bit. You can use your arrow keys to go back frames. Okay, so we're going to start 10 seconds in, okay? So all you want to do is you want to find S on your keyboard. Make sure your thing is highlighted. Click S, that's going to split. Click on the previous clip and click delete. That's going to delete it. And then drag this to the start. And that will be the start of the game. Now also, since this is the start, we're going to have a little bit of a fade. So if you go right here, you'll see this icon, and you just drag it a little bit, like this. And then you can click play here, or you can click enter. So as you can see, that was a bit of a long fade, but it looked okay. It starts pretty well, the audio sounds pretty good. So now we are going to speed this up a little bit, so we're going to go ahead and click S. So we're going to go ahead and go to about here. If you use your scroll wheel, you can zoom in and out through the frames. Go ahead and click S to split it. Go back and delete, drag it, go back a little bit to play. So that didn't look very good, so what we're going to do, we're just going to give it a little bit of fade by just dragging it over the last clip. Then click play. Got a little bit of fade. I'm gonna try and kill that guy. Spending a lot of time on that. We could speed that up a little bit, but we're gonna leave it for now. And you can see we got him there, so we're gonna keep playing. See what we do next. So we are going to cut it here because it is getting a bit long. So we'll click S and then we're going to speed it up a little bit, see what we do next. Because we are in his inventory a lot there. And just like that we see a little bit of clip we're going to mess up. So we're going to split it. We're going to delete the last clip. We're going to drag it there and continue from here. So let's see what we do. Yes. We had a bit of jump boost there, so we did mess up, unfortunately. So we are going to split it and we're going to go into the next game. So we can drag it along here, the timeline. You'll get a little bit of hand. Remember, it's right there where those little lines above the clip is. Just going to go ahead and drag. We can click here to go to the next frame. Looks like it's starting in 5 seconds. So we'll split it, cut it, and drag. So again, we're going to do the same thing again where we give it a little bit of fade, click play, test it how it is. It looks like we got disconnected from the game, so we're not going to use this clip. We're going to go straight into the next game. I'm going to split it there, delete the last clip, bring it there. When this happens, just ignore it. It's more advanced stuff. Sometimes it happens on its own by accident, just like that. It sometimes annoys me. So we're going to add a fade back here, so we're fading out. And then we're going to go ahead and do another fade into the next game, just like this. Let's see how that looks. So for this I'm planning on speeding it up a little bit because we are taking a bit of time. So let's wait till we get out of this area. So what you're going to want to do is you want to go ahead and pause it where you want the speeding up part to end. You're going to go and click S. You're going to highlight this clip and then you're going to hold control. Let's just move this out of the way for now. So we hold control. If we don't hold control, we just get this and it just shortens it like that. If you hold control, you get a little squiggly line underneath and you're just going to drag it. Now you drag this way to speed it up and this way to slow it down. So it's going to speed it up a little bit. Let's see how that looks. So we don't want it sped up there, so we're just going to click Control Z because we want it to be its normal speed, and that's just going to undo it. So we're going to play it till we drop. So now we've dropped, we're going to click S, and that's going to leave it there. And now go to the end of the clip, hold control, and drag it. Now let's look how that looked. Doesn't look the best, but it's just a different edit. So we're going to go ahead and drag this back, see what we do next. So now at this point we are bridging, so we're going to click S, delete that last clip, paste it here, cut it about there, split here, and then continue with another bridge. So it goes from bridge into bridge. It doesn't look the best, so what we're going to do, we're going to add a little bit of a fade, so we put them together like that. Click play, and it transitions into another fade. So I'm a bit nervous here, so I'm going to continue bridging, bridge up as fast as I can. We made it there, so we're going to split here. Since we're just collecting chests, we don't really want to watch that. So we're going to split it here just as I'm about to go into a fight. I'm going to delete that part, drag it back, add a little bit of a fade, had a little bit of lag there. Same again. Oh my god. Okay, you can see a little bit there. So we are going to be attacking this player now. See, he got knocked off, but then lagged back. So I'm currently very nervous because I'm scared I'm just gonna die. Get knocked off, but I survive it, luckily. And then I get shot. When I recorded that, I was so mad. But we're gonna split it here, as we've died. Gonna go to the next game. I'm just gonna try and find a bit of action now. Don't want to watch us looting chests because that's a little bit boring. Want to make it more action filled. See what we do here. Okay, so we click S. Where did it go? If you do undo something by accident, just like this, so where we just edited this part, it's now unedited, just go ahead and click redo, and then it will be fixed. So we're going to split it about here, just before we get into a fight. Add a little bit of a fade on both sides. When you are zooming in, make sure you select where you want to zoom in, otherwise it won't zoom in where you want it to. Let's have a look at this. So we did kill that guy right there. I'm going to go ahead and split it here. Then if there's any more, we can add a little bit of a fade. So it looks like we're about to get into a fight, so we're going to split it here, delete that, put it there, add a little bit of fade. Might want to zoom in so we don't fade it too far. Add a little bit of fade, it was a bit laggy. And we're going in for the kill. Looks like we got the kill. It looks like we won the game. GG. So let's go ahead and get rid of that by using those arrow keys to select it, and then just delete this. Then we can also add a little bit of fade at the end. Make it a bit longer. And just like that, we have a small video. Now, that's all well and good, but we want to add a little bit of music. So go ahead and find your favorite track. So for this video, I have a few different options. I'm going to be using this one by Monster Cat. I'm also going to be using this sad piano, because if you remember at the start we did die. So I will be using that music. But yeah, let's just go through the video, find the right moments for the different songs. So we're going to go ahead and put this down below for now. It's a bit loud, so we are going to lower it down a little bit. And then just click play. So since we remember we die here, we're going to go ahead and click it here and split. Then we're just going to drag this out of the way. Going to bring the sad piano music, drag this a little bit further. Put the sad piano music. Make sure it's connected. So since we didn't die, it didn't show much death for very long. Let's find that clip where we did die. It's about there, so we're going to click Control A to highlight everything. Going to select this, Control and click on these. That will deselect everything here. And then that will allow you to drag everything else out a little bit. And then where we die, we can then zoom in a little bit, then drag it out to extend the video. So let's see how long it takes. It's pretty good. Let's drag it a little bit more. That's about good. Then we do the same thing again, Control A, then Control and deselect on every single clip, then drag these all back together, zoom in a little bit if you need, drag it so it's connected, then just select anywhere and it will deselect everything. Then drag this music back. Then right as we go into the next game, split it and then click delete or drag it out of the way. For now I'm going to drag it out of the way. Then we're going to drag this back, zoom in a little bit so you can drag it perfectly. When you do this, it just mutes it a little bit, I think. You don't want to mess. You don't. When this happens, you don't want to mess with it. Just put it all the way back to the top. So we'll put that back. Let's add a little bit of a fade. So same as the video, you do the same thing. Just fade like that. then since this happens where he glitches back, we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to split it about here, move this far out of the way, drag the music back, zoom in again, put it there, and then click play. Hold up, let's put it back a bit. So again, we're not going to click Control A, we're going to just Control and click on this, and this, this, and this. Drag it out a little bit. Looks like we dragged this a little bit as well, so let's put that back. Then we can just extend this a little bit. See how that looks? That's good, and then we can just drag these back. So remember, Control and click on all 4 clips. Drag it back together, then click play. So that wasn't a good transition, so we're going to have to add a quick fade onto that. See how that looked? So it looks like we forgot to move the music back, so we're going to zoom out, pull it away, put the original track back, zoom in, go back a bit and click play. I think for this we're going to put the music back to the original volume, so instead of messing with this, we're just going to drag it down a track. So I decided we want it to be full audio, so you want to slide this till you get 0 dB. That's going to be maximum volume. I'm actually going to turn my volume down because it's hurting my ears with my earphones, so it won't be as loud just now, but in the official video it will be full sound. So I'm actually going to drag this other song, Carefree, since we win, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the point where we hit him off. So we're going to go ahead and split it here. We're going to click delete because we don't need this anymore. We're going to drag this file, this video part out of the way because we don't want that. Got it there, so we're going to scroll up. If you want to scroll up and down, all you do is you hold Control and just scroll. Holding Alt and scrolling, that will go in and out. So let's watch it from here. So we don't actually want that to appear, so we're going to extend this a little bit, not too much. See how that looks. So again, it's popping up, so we just want to rewind a little bit using your arrow keys. Shorten this fade a little bit, and we'll split it about here so it doesn't fade into that background. Switch it from back here, and that looks pretty good. Now to render this video out, you want to go ahead and click render as, which is next to the save icon, or go and click file and click render as. So to render this out, all you want to go ahead and do is find Sonic avc/mvc. Click it, it will come up with a bunch of these. You either want to click, if you have a low-end PC like I do, you want to click Internet 1920 by 1080-30p. If you have a higher end PC, you want to find 60 FPS. You want to find Internet 1920 by 1080-60p. Since I have a low end PC, I'm using 30. But what I recommend doing is, when you find the right one, you click on the star, then you go ahead and click filters and show your favorites only, and it shows it right here. You click it, you can now browse. This is just where you can select where you want it saving. I'm just going to call it Solo Sky Wars. Just click save. Make sure this is selected, otherwise it won't render. So you got it selected, everything's selected, make sure everything's done, and then just click render. And as you can see, it's done the glitch where it doesn't render. It should not take this quick, especially with my computer. And to know whether it works, you should have a screen back there, so you just want to click cancel. You just want to re-render it. If it keeps on doing that, all you want to do is click here, render options, unselect render loop region only, and then click render. As you can see, it's taking a lot longer now, and in a moment you should see it's starting to fade. Yes, that's right. Once I finish rendering, you just want to find where you rendered it out to, and then you can just double click it, watch it through, see how it looks. Okay, I actually really enjoyed how this video turned out. It turned out really good. I'm very proud of it. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this video, you found it informative, do give us a thumbs up. Helps out the channel quite a lot. If you're new, please feel free to subscribe. Really helps the channel out a lot. Click the notification bell. You'll get notified when I post my next video. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.